Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. For some reason, I can't see my Instagram screen. It's streaming over there, but if you're going to comment, I can't see your comment. So, I am just trying to get everything ready. I hope you're having a great second day to the new year. And tonight we're going to do some fun things where we're going to do a little crafting and get this, show you how to do it and what it is and what all goes into it. I'm using a little box here to raise up my platform here so everybody can see what I'll be doing. And so welcome. If you're just tuning in, sorry. Oh, excuse me. If you're just tuning in, say hello and drop the word make down below, MAKE. And I will, after the live, I'll send you all the things that you needed for the project today and things like that. Again, just remember a little like a craft that anybody can do. It's going to be a one and done thing, very quick, very easy. If you're just tuning in, hello, drop the word make down below. Again, I can't see my Instagram comments right now. For some reason, my screen that I look at decided not to show you all. So you can hop over to YouTube or you can hop over to Facebook if you have that, and then just comment make, and that would be awesome. So again, if you're just here, say hello. Where are you tuning in from? My name is Dawn, and I'm with Busiest Designs. If you don't know that, so welcome. And I'm tuning in. I'm from Washington State, so that's where I am at. And today it was a little cold this morning. It had ice on the ground, so my stairs were a little slippery, but that's okay. Again, we are just going to do a quick, fun thing tonight. Let me see if I can get anybody else over here. If I can see where my stream went. So weird. I can't see it, but that's really, really weird. But oh well. Let's just see if I can pull myself up. I cannot right this second. Great. Oh well. Such it is. So sorry. I'm just trying to get everything and technical difficulties, but no worries. So my goal again this year is to show up every single day on live, and that's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be fun. We're going to do some fun things, or we'll just have a sit and talk time. But tonight, let me move over my cursor so I can see where my notes are. Tonight we are going to do tonight, and it's called "The Best Views Comes After the Hardest Climb," and it just is like, honestly, it's just what I feel so deeply. Like as moms, we go through hard times. We have to be creative. We have to do all kinds of things, and the climbs are real, but it's really good after the view. So, again, if you're just tuning in, say hey, and what's the word? Comment the word make down below, and you'll get, I'll send you the links on how to get all these things. It's either going to come to you during the live or it will come to you after the live. So just be aware of that. Also, the way we open our transfers is there's this little pocket. Usually it's down here, but it's up here. And you undo the little reusable seal part up top. And I'm just going to undo it, and then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to push that inside my plastic here so that it's not getting stuck on my transfer. So let's go ahead and take our transfer out. Our transfers are, if you haven't heard of them before, they are a reusable stencil, but we call them a transfer, and it's a silk screen. So you can see right through it, and it's sticky, so you can see it pulling apart, but you can see the screen right through there. They're able to be used more than one time. You keep them clean, and Chalk Couture says that we can use them up to 12 times, but other friends of mine have used them up to 20 and more times. As long as you keep them well, you wash them with water, and it's all done, and then you store them, and you got them all ready. So today we're going to do a quick little craft here, and we're going to use our B size transfer. This is 8.5 by 11, and we are going to be using from our chalk spot. It's a 9 by 12, a really big, like a tag you could hang on your door, or you could display it as like a shelf sitter, or you can you could do a lot of things with these. So that is this. I'm going to take off the little tag here on the back, so we don't need to know what size is this. It's a 9 by 12 if you're curious. And if you're just tuning in, say hello and tell me where you're coming in from. And also comment the word make, and then you can get all the things that I use tonight, and it'll come to you. So some people tend to, you can paint these boards. They're MDFs, and they're about a quarter of an inch thick, maybe eighth of an inch, not really sure. Hey Patsy, so glad to see you. Welcome. We're going to just do a simple sign tonight, and I'm using the best views comes after the hardest climb. This is one of our newest transfers. And so I love this project because it's going to be fast, and you can literally do it in the nooks and crannies of life. Like, you are putting stuff in the oven, you can make a project. You are putting kids down for a nap time, you could do it there. So it's a quick and easy. You can do it during screen time if you wanted. But they're really simple stencils that anybody could do it. Moms, while we do it, it's just fast. So I've chosen not to paint my board tonight. We're just using one color. We're going to be doing on our board, and then we're going to be using a bright white paste. And so chalk paste is Chalk Couture's signature way to put things on. They have paste and they have ink. Paste does not require heat to set. Ink requires heat press to be, or heat to apply to set it forever. So first, before I do anything, so we've already opened our transfer, and we have our surface, which is our 9 by 12 chalk spot, and then I'm going to open my paste. This is the first time I've opened this one, so I am going to open it live for you. We're going to mix it up, and we want to get the consistency of like a yogurt, sour cream, something very nice and smooth. Sometimes when our paste it's been sitting in the jar for a long time, or we've used it a lot and seems a little dry, you just add some distilled water to it, a few squirts, that's the word, a few squirts to your jar, and then you'll just mix it up. So right now I'm just taking off the excess from the lid, putting it back into the jar, holding my makeshift table up here. How was your day? Everyone's day, how was it today? Did you do anything fun? Was it snowing where you are? Are you getting ice, you have a blizzard, or is it just cold, wet, rainy? Here it was a little bit of frosty this morning, and then a little bit of rain. I'm trying to look for a piece of paper to just throw it there. Oh well. Okay, so threw away that in the garbage. I'm going to mix up my paste now. So you just scrape your sides and you just mix it until you get all pasted. Now this is brand new. I just opened it. You just saw me opening. So what I am doing is I'm scraping the bottom, scraping the sides. Oh, 82. You like summer. Goodness gracious. Compared to our 31, or last night it was like 28, I think. Whew, man, in Texas it's 82. Wow. That's like that doesn't seem like a winter situation. So I just mixed up all the paste. Again, we're just doing a one and done tonight. A quick and easy, really quick, really easy way to do it. And again, comment the word make, MAKE, and then you can get all the tools that we used and the transfer and the products of everything we used tonight, and it'll come to you either during this live or after. So, okay, next I'm going to, we need our paste, we need a transfer, we need a surface to do something on, and then we also need a little squeegee. So this little squeegee has a little angled part to it right here, and we'll scrape it off. We'll plop it on everywhere else, scrape it off, remove all the excess, and put it into the jar, peel and reveal, and we'll be done with it. So it's pretty simple. And we'll see how well this paste goes on. It goes on so smooth. It's amazing. Normally for this time of the year, our highs are 50s, but February is coming, and I'm sure it'll cool down then. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's fun. So, I can't imagine it being 82 right now. That's just crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this from the backer. Try not to get paste all over. And again, if you're just tuning in, say hey, comment the word make down below, and welcome to my second live, or third live, but second live of the year. And okay, so I'm just going to unpeel so it's sticky. And then I'm going to take, you could take a towel, or you could take our fuzzy. I'm going to put this down over here so I don't push it everywhere. I'm going to take my fuzzing towel, and it has a terry cloth on one side and a microfiber on the other. So you can use the terry cloth side and put that down, and I'm going to fuzz it. Hi, Mom. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to fuzz this here. Fuzzing just means I'm putting on a little bit of fuzzes to the back of my transfer so that when I put it down on my surface, I won't have a hard time pulling it back up. Because remember, it is a silk screen, and so we don't want to rip the screen. Patsy, my mom says hello. Mom, Patsy said it's 82 degrees over at her house right now. That's insane. That's so crazy. But so we got a little bit of fuzz going on. I'll probably do a little bit more just so it's not super, super sticky. You can use your shirt. You can use a towel. You can use anything, really, just to get enough fuzz on there. So now I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to take my 9x12 chalk spot surface here, and I'm going to apply my transfer onto here. So let me just put this here, and I'm going to try to center it as best as I can. And then tonight we're going to add a little Oops, that's crooked. We're going to add a little embellishment, I think, to this once we're all done. Let's see, I should probably just line it up to the edge here. Only 40. It was colder than that here, Mom. It was 32 this morning, or 31 this morning. I wasn't able to go to the gym because the stairs were ice and I didn't really want to fall down the stairs. So, okay, I've got that centered. Now we're just gonna, you just press it on and you take out all the air bubbles. You want to really focus on the screen part right here so that when you, sometimes if you just take your clean squeegee and you just pull it across, it sometimes helps to stickify it down better. But your fingers work really well too. So if you're just tuning in, say hello. I know I'm over on Instagram, but I can't see anybody comments over there. And so I'm really sorry. My computer decided not to show me those. And okay, so we got some sticky going on here. Okay, so it's all stuck to my surface. So now I'm going to take my, what does it say? It says the best views come after the hardest climb. That's what it says. So, and I know is it backwards? I'm sorry if it is. Let me just see if I can fix it. See if I can fix my camera. Hold on just a moment. Oh, yep. There you go. I fixed my camera. So it should be reading correctly now. The best views comes after the hardest climb. Okay. So that's what it says. I had to fix my camera view. I didn't realize it was mirrored. Okay. So now I'm going to just take my bright white chalk paint and simple. This is just a one and done thing. So it's not going to take, it doesn't take much. So I'm going to take my, put it down a little bit so you can see. I take my paste. I'm going to take my squeegee. You're going to hold your squeegee at the name right here where it says Chocolate, and you're going to have it so that the wedge is facing upright so you can scrape and apply. Okay, plop it on. Plop, 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 plop. It doesn't take much because you can squeegee it out. And I'm just doing one color tonight. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top here, and I'm just going to pull it down. I'm going to bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going over all the parts. It goes on nice and smooth. Very nicely. And you go and you just go in one direction, top to bottom, bottom to top. And in the meantime, you're picking up all the excess. Oh, you couldn't see it. Okay. My little helper is not helping tonight. He's just enjoying whatever he's doing, watching a show. I'm not really quite sure. So I have all this excess, and so I'm going to just put it back into my jar and continue to move the paste. I have a lot here, and picking up my excess at the same time. And with the paste, it dries a little quicker than the ink does. So sometimes, you just want to work a little quicker with the paste. Take a do. Oops, I don't have enough paste here, so I've got to get a little bit more Whoops, making a mess. A little bit more paste here. I'm just going across, and very easy, quick and easy. Goes on nice and smooth. You want to make sure it's all covered. Okay. Oops. It's warm in my room. This is going to dry quickly, I think. Okay. So that is there. I'm going to now peel and reveal, but let me wash my hands off really quick so I can see. So you just do, when you're doing your transfer, you just make sure that you cover all the spaces. Don't leave a lot of excess on your transfer because you don't want it to dry on it too much. Okay, my hands are pretty much ready to pull this off. So let's just see how it reveals. So peel and reveal. Woo! Oops, don't put your finger in the transfer. Woo! That turned out so cool. Okay, very cool. Let me just put it up right here so everybody can see. It turned out so pretty. Simple and easy, and you didn't have to be so crafty. So this is, I'm going to let this dry for a moment, and then I'm going to clean my transfer, and then we'll add the, what is it called? Embellishment to it. That's the word. So if I was looking really closely down in my mountains, you could see like there were some lines that I should have gone over it like one more time, but that's okay. It works. So I'm going to set that there. I have hiccups. Please don't fall. Okay, how about I'm going to stick that right there for a second. I'm going to you can take a towel to clean your transfer, and I'm just going to put it up here. I'm going to put my transfer up on my towel. I'm going to close up my paste so we're not having a catastrophe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Patsy. Thanks, Mom. I know it turned out really, really pretty. I love it. I haven't used this transfer before, and I haven't used the surface before, so it was fun to do this new surface. For me, it's a new surface. Hold on, trying to do everything, but I just thought like this year, my goal is to go live every day. And yes, that's going to be a challenge for sure. But I'm trying to grow and trying to get my business off and going. So that's just one way I need to do it. And then today I've sort of made a commitment to myself that I'm going to post 1,000 posts this year. Ah, that sounds so crazy. But really, in reality, that's only like 3 posts a day. But it sounds so huge. So I am going to do it. I'm down, 900 and 997. So I'm already on track. So I should be good. Yeah, craziness, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm just washing off my tools here really quick. Make sure you comment the word make so that you can get the supplies that I used and all those things. Let me wash my hands off here. Oh, goodness. Oh, I forgot something. I grab it really quick. Hold on. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, I had to get my sponge here. It's getting really worn. Oh, goodness, I sat on my thing. So I'm going to wet this with water. And I'm going to then use my, what's this thing called? Board eraser. And I'm going to just wash this off. You can wash this off in a sink if you're close by to a sink, but I am not. So we're just going to do it this way. And then wash it a little bit more. Except everything is falling around me. Okay, so let me take my paper towels and wipe the front here. Whoopsie, I just dropped the whole entire thing. That was cool. A little bit more water. A little bit of washy. Some quick and easy. 1, 2, 3, done. I'm going to turn this over. Hi, Miss Annette. How are you? I just made a really cute thing. I'm just finishing up. And right now I'm cleaning up my transfer. This is what I made. It says the best views come after the hardest climb. Super cute for 2026. I'm just cleaning up our transfer using our board eraser, transfer, paper towel. And okay, so this part, you flip it over, you do one side, you flip it over, you do the other side, and you get all your ink out of your screen. And it's going to sound like chalkboard. Sorry. But, okay, a little bit more water. But I hope everyone's day's gone well. And what I really like about this is you don't have to be crafty. Like, you don't have to know how to mix colors. You don't have to know how to paint. You don't have to know how to do anything except apply and reveal. Super easy. So I'm just drying off this side really quick here. Trying to make sure all the ink is out of my transfer. I'm going to turn it over one more time just to make sure we are good. And okay, this side, I think. Okay, just going. Hello, everybody who's watching. Make sure you comment the word make so you can get the things. And like I said earlier, I've made a commitment to myself to show up every day live, and because I want to grow my business and I want to be able to help others be creative too. Okay, so one more swipey wipe. Whatever I was supposed to say. One more white swipe. Yeah, whatever. I can't. You know what I'm trying to say. But okay, one more. Okay, turn it over just to make sure I got all the stuff out of here. And then once this is dried, I'm going to apply it back to my backer. The backer has a white side and a yellow side. Yellow side is not the side you apply it to. So you're going to take your transfer, you're going to turn it sticky side up. You're going to take your transfer. There is a white side, and then there's I can't really tell, but there is yellow. But one is glossy and one is matted side now. And then you're just going to align your transfer up on the edges, smooth it out, and then place it back in your backer. And that backer was right here. And then they've changed the On this one, they changed the opening. Usually the opening's on the bottom, and they changed it now to the top. So then you put it back into your holder here, and it's ready for another time. And then you just reach in, grab the sticky thing, pull it over. Exactly. You don't have to stay in the lines. You can go over the lines. You can make a mess if you wanted to. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to stay in the lines. You're absolutely right. So, we're going to use a little bit of Dollar Tree ribbon. Little blue and white. This reminds me of my aunt. She loves blue and white. And I got to open it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a gingham color. It's really cute. It's blue. You can see it's blue and white. And we're going to make a little bow. And let's see here. Need my scissors. And we're going to just make a little bow at the top of... I think I need better scissors. At the top of our project. And here we go. Okay, so we're going to take our project. And this already comes with like the jute, the string on top. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make this, make it a little, oops, I put them up there. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little bows, little loop-de-loos here. 1 loop, 2 loop, just looping it over. So 3 loops about. And then I'm just going to squish it right here in the middle. So I just squish, squishy, squish. And then I'm going to loosen my string up here on top. And I'm going to use this as my attachment. I'm going to put my string with the bow through here. And then I am going to take my string. Oops. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to pull it taut on top. Okay, just pull it a little bit taut. It gives the illusion of a bow like this, and then you just fluff it out. A cute little bow. Simple and easy way to make a bow. And like that, and then you can just make sure it's taut. And then you can cut the excess like so. Okay, there it goes. I've cut my bow. My bow is ready, and it's ready to display. So, look at how cute this turned out. Isn't this adorable? So, a very quick and easy project. It really doesn't take long. It only took me longer because I was explaining each step. But it's adorable. It's so cute. And it would be a perfect door hanger, wall hanger, anything like that. You could also add beads on top if you wanted, or anything else like that. So again, the things that we used were a 9x12 surface, the best views comes after the hardest climb transfer. We used bright white chalk, a little mini squeegee, a little stir stick. And we also used board erasers. These are actually out of stock right now, but they'll be back in soon. And we came up with this very cute sign. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Thank you so much. I know, isn't the bow just a great idea? I learned that trick from a friend. And so, but thank you again for tuning in. come tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about 3 things I wish I knew with chalk as a beginner. And I'm still a beginner, but I'm still learning. And so I hope everybody has a great evening. Again, comment the word make, and you'll be able to get all the things that we made tonight. So I hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll talk soon. Thanks again. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.